officially joining the circus. Not just any circus, Cirque du Soleil. Cirque du Soleil invited me to come to one of their shows and literally do a high dive. I'm freaking out. This is my childhood dream. I watched my first Cirque du Soleil when I was 9 years old, and it was so magical, and I just fell in love with diving from that moment. So I started diving because of Cirque du Soleil. This is a full circle moment, and now I get to go dive in the Cirque du Soleil show. Here we go. You are here. We're in Vegas with Mama. This is your dream. This is my dream. I don't know. Okay, we've made it. John, the best driver. Welcome to Las Vegas. Love John so much. Look at him go. Mom is repping the Brave Gang. Wait, what's your wallpaper? Mom, yes. You live and breathe the Brave Gang. Okay, we just got to our car. John, this is massive.
How we doing?
He's like, oh my God, you actually have followers. 2 million are watching you, John.
That's insane.
Mom is a full-on influencer. Good morning in Vegas. Mama and I have a huge day, but obviously we need to play Katy Perry, Waking Up in Vegas, and get ourselves hyped. Here we go. Okay, walking this strip in this cute outfit, and then you bring your dive bag. This is so athlete coded, but look how cute Mama is. Let's go take on Vegas. Day one itinerary. We are already in the Uber to get things started. We're gonna start with brunch. We're literally going to the top of the fake Eiffel Tower to munch, munch, crunch, crunch. Just on your way to brunch, might as well play the slots. This is crazy. Little 10 a.m. slot. I'm here with somebody. Okay, so we had a little bit of downtime, which means we had to come see the giant wheel, and we're off to the Sphere next, you guys. I'm so excited to see the Sphere. I don't know why. We're in our Uber on the way to my first high dive of Cirque du Soleil. I'm starting to get there, but I'm gonna meet so many amazing athletes and we're gonna have fun. I'm just gonna do like a simple dive, I think. But I wanna just do a double half. It's 17 meters. You can't go wrong. If I make a splash, we're just gonna laugh about it. I'm so nervous. Can you tell I'm nervous? I'm nervous. I'm nervous. I just realized Cirque du Soleil was established my birth year, 1998. It's meant to be. It's meant to be. I'm getting every t-shirt ever. T-minus 5 minutes until I dive at O show. So we're gonna do a little gambling to take my stress away. We've just made it into the O theater and I got goosebumps. This is breathtaking. Way bigger than I thought, but I guess you do have to do a high dive, so it's gotta be high enough, you know? Wow. Obviously need to sign a waiver so I can do this crazy sport, but here we go. Let's sign my little life away. Just kidding, because we're gonna nail it. There's no stress. Wow, I'm a mess. Just that one paper. There's 3. Freaking out. This is so cool. This theater is empty right now. We're gonna come back tonight and see it transform. Here we go. Okay, we just snuck in backstage. This is crazy. All of their sets. Costume room, look in there. Oh, I'm so gonna try to wear something like that later. Costume change, we are ready for my performance.
Hello.
This is Molly.
I'm Mark. You'll do your swim test.
Yeah.
We have to do that with everybody.
You'll tell me what I'm doing in
Yes.
this? Okay,
Yeah,
perfect.
so
I
this is
should
just
be fine.
so this is a standard test that we're gonna do.
Yeah. We did it! I passed. Go shoot.
It's like a boat.
Oh, it goes in
It goes in the water.
Then after I did and passed my swim test, I met one of my idols, you guys. I met Rocco Simpson, literally the first Red Bull cliff diving World Series champion on the female side. And I was fangirling. I was like,
Oh my gosh, it's you. I've been talking to her for years, asking her for advice, and I finally met her in person, and she got to bring me around the full backstage experience, and it was just such a dream being so close to her. She's literally such an inspiration, one of the first to do this sport and prove that women can do it too. And I was just so excited that she was giving my tour. So we started with the backstage, so we got to see all of the sets and all of the horses and all of the things that are eventually going to be in the show. And then after that, we got to see the costumes, which was insane. There's so many costumes ready to go. And they just have to somehow change in and out. It's so cool. I love seeing the behind the scenes of Cirque du Soleil.
We just got the debrief from the coach, John, and we're just doing lower heights today, which is very cool. I've never used one of these crazy ladders. The boys are gonna show me how to do this. And then tomorrow we're gonna go up to the big 18-meter. So here we go, little day.
Right after getting the Cirque du Soleil backstage tour from Rocco Simpson, my idol, we got to practice for the first time. So for day one practice, we weren't doing the high dive, we were doing a ladder 12 meters, so lower. The big dive is 18 meters at this pool stage theater. And this day, on day one, we were just getting used to the environment, meeting the team, meeting the coaches. John was the coach there, he was super supportive.
Post high dive training, I'm walking through the casino, looking like an athlete, not me zipped up.
After diving on lower heights, we decided to go back home and get changed for the show at 9:30. We got to go watch the show, but we had a pit stop at Whataburger because they were playing the NHL playoffs and Montreal was playing, so we were like, do we go to somewhere fancy for dinner or do we go to Whataburger and watch the playoffs? So that's what we did. We were so tired anyways that we were like, let's sit here, eat some delicious nachos, and then get ready to go out to the show. The O show was absolutely incredible. They set us up in one of their VIP suites. So we were just enjoying champagne, eating chocolate-covered strawberries, having the best time, and watching the most beautiful art by motion. I can't even. It was just so special, and I really was getting so excited to try the high diving with them the following day. Again, we had so much time to kill because everything starts later in Vegas. We weren't diving until like 3, 4 p.m. So Mom's favorite show is Hell's Kitchen, like Gordon Ramsay. And she was like, Molly, in the Bellagio or Caesar's Palace is literally Hell's Kitchen, the restaurant. We have to go. I was like, okay, am I really about to have a beef Wellington before getting in a swimsuit and jumping off the roof? I guess so. But we got to it and we literally were just having the best time. Again, I wanted to have like 18 real drinks because the cocktails looked so magical, but we decided to keep it classy, not have anything crazy, and really just enjoy the food at Hell's Kitchen. The chefs were on top of it, the open kitchen, seeing Gordon Ramsay pop up on this screen. It was just so magical, and Mom was just having the best time. During this lunch, I remembered that Gordon Ramsay actually liked a bunch of my reels back in the day. And during this lunch, I realized, oh my gosh, I feel like I have this connection with Gordon Ramsay for some reason. After we ate so much at this beautiful restaurant, it was time to walk over to the Bellagio for the big moment. Was I gonna throw up this delicious lunch? Maybe. But it was time to push all my negative thoughts aside and make this dream come true.
Come dive with me at Cirque du Soleil. I am at the O Theater about to live one of my dreams and I get to dive out of the roof. I'm kind of terrified. I'm like holding onto the railing.
The thing about high diving at the O Theater is that there's no like warm-up heights. It's either you set up the ladder like day one for training and then they take it all down, or you just go straight to the 18-meter. Day 2, we were going straight up to the 18-meter platform in the roof. So you actually take an elevator up, you walk across this little beam, and you're like, I feel like just the people doing the lights should be up here, but here I am. And you're literally walking across and you see these 3 little platforms. And you're like, I'm sorry, I'm so used to massive cliff diving platforms or professional platforms that this little thing was so scary. And I was like, okay, the boys have to go first. Like, there's no way I'm going first up here. So I actually got to watch the 3 boys go together, and it was crazy. They literally went on one on each platform and did the same dive flying out. It was so beautiful. I was like, wow, I understand, like, this is art. It's almost more beautiful to watch simple dives at Cirque du Soleil than, like, people don't realize if you do a quint or a double, you know? Like, people just want to see you jump off something, and I think that that's really cool about the arts, is that you can do simple dives and it's so appreciated, and I think that's really fun. Hi, I'm Molly Carlson, professional high diver, and I get to dive in the O Theater today with Cirque du Soleil. Stay tuned. After the boys went, it was my turn. This first dive was going to be in training lights, which means you can still see the audience. There was no one there, but like you could still see all of the chairs, and there was definitely enough lighting where I felt comfortable. And I was getting so nervous. I was like, don't mess this up, don't mess this up. Please do the first one. So I had 2 chances, okay? One in training lights and one in show lights. So let's start with the training lights and see how it goes.
Here we go.
Do you hit this?
No, we're fine.
No, you'll be good. Just nice and easy. Don't think about it.
We did it! We dove in the famous O Theater with Cirque du Soleil off the high dive. That was insane. I felt like I was flying. I did a double half, which was pretty simple of a dive, and I could just enjoy the whole thing. I was like, this is so special, literally my dream coming true. And I felt like I was part of the arts, part of Cirque du Soleil. It was so fun, and I had so much adrenaline. I was like, I wanna go back up and do it in show lights. So I ran back up, I watched the boys go one more time, and I was like, ooh, I was a little cocky at this point. I was like, I already did one. I was like, which platform should I dive off of? Just kidding, I'm obviously using the middle one. Show lights means all the lights are on you. You can just see the pool. You cannot see anyone in the audience. It was blacked out, and this was magical. I was like, wow, I am the moment. And so I'm standing up there, I'm like, wow, this is even more pressure. Like, if you mess up, your splash is gonna be so obvious. So I was like, okay, focus. You have one more rep. Let's nail it. Let's do it in the show lights, and let's see how it went.
My dream just came true. We just dove out of the ceiling in the O Theater. I'm in heaven. Mwah.
That was magic. I don't know what it is about the show lights, but I felt like I turned on and wanted to perform the best of my abilities. And I did one of the best dives I've ever done in my life. It was so beautiful, and literally minimal splash. The sound in the theater was an echo. I just felt like I really conquered exactly what I came out to do. And it was just so much fun, so special to get to dive in the O Theater. Everyone was cheering. The group of high divers that I was there with, Toby, Rocco, I've known them before, and they were just so sweet, helping me achieve this dream. And the other boys, they're brand new, and they were just like also scared up there, but we all did it together. And I think that's the beauty of high dive, is that you're always gonna feel fear, but achieving it and facing it is something no one can take away from you. And I did it. I dove with Cirque du Soleil. It was so magic. But the day didn't end there, okay? We had so much adrenaline after diving off of the literal roof of this O Theater that we decided to go to one more Cirque du Soleil show. This was called Michael Jackson 1 by Cirque du Soleil, and we got another VIP experience. So we ran over, we dressed up. This is our last night in Vegas. We said, you know what? Let's go to one more show, and it was absolutely insane. Like, of course, the O show has the water and the diving and the art and like more of like a softer, like classical vibe. But then the Michael Jackson 1 show was like drones and all these Michael Jackson beats and dancing, and I was like, this is energy. So honestly, I was a fan of both. Like, they were both 10s out of 10. But yeah, definitely check out these clips from the Michael Jackson 1 show. Thank you so much for tuning in to this incredible journey, achieving one of my long-lost dreams of joining Cirque du Soleil. I can't believe I got to dive in the O Theater, got to go to 2 VIP shows with Cirque du Soleil, and just really enjoy Vegas for the first time. Be sure to like and subscribe and keep staying brave. We're in this together. Comment one brave thing that you want to achieve this year, and maybe comment something that I should try and get out of my comfort zone again. I really enjoy getting out of my comfort zone and pushing myself in new environments, and this was so extra special. So baby Molly is extra proud that this dream came true, and who knows? Maybe I will join the circus after my cliff diving career. Love you. Mwah. See you next time.